Kalakapelkasuglishalvak. Nishalakno. Kombara Nihon. Nihongo ga hanasemasu ka? Parlez-vous français? English, maybe? Do you speak English? Ah! Now you understand me. Greetings, human. Oh, no, please, calm yourself, human. I am not here to harm you. Oh boy, that's very colourful language. Yes, I understand. I completely understand that you're very scared, but please, understand that I do not wish to hurt you, human. Then why are you tied down? I am terribly sorry for this, human. I really do not agree with the restraints, but it is simply protocol. I must have you restrained for your safety as much as my own. Oh, I don't believe you to be dangerous, human. I have dealt with far more dangerous species, but I understand that humans are not used to contact with my kind, so in the interest of your safety, I have to restrain you so that you don't go running around the ship and getting lost or hurt, or maybe even worse. I understand you have a lot of questions, and trust me, I do intend on answering them, to a certain point. But for now, I need to go through some legal documentation with you. Yes, there is legal documentation to this process. Since when did abductions come with legal documentation? I have not abducted you, human. Oh, and we're back to the swearing. Well, okay. Given that definition, by your Earth standards, I guess I have abducted you. But please, the documentation will explain why I have taken you. If you will indulge me, I promise I will make this as easy and as comfortable as I can possibly make it for you. Will you please indulge me, human? Thank you. So, allow me to be the first one to welcome you aboard the ISS Observer. The ISS Observer is a scientific research vessel studying life across the universe. You have been randomly selected as a test subject for your species, so that we may understand your biology and culture. This study will consist of an interview, where I will ask you questions about human biology and human culture. In exchange for your cooperation with this interview, you shall be compensated in the currency of your choice once you are returned to your place of residence. You shall retain no memory of this encounter and shall simply believe that you have recently won your local lottery. Do you agree to these terms? Why will you not remember our encounter? Well, research suggests that the human species is not ready to accept alien life forms just yet. Any memories we leave behind may prove to be detrimental to your safety and social status in society. We wish to leave as little a mark as possible on your planet. Oh! You'll agree to the terms of our research. Great. Thank you, human. So, shall we begin with the interview? In terms of biological classification of humans, you fall under the Mammalia class, correct? And what is your understanding of what Mammalia means? Thank you. That'll help with our research. So, humans are warm-blooded creatures, correct? You generate your own body heat and do not require external heat sources. And humans give birth to live young, correct? Interesting. In mature humans, it is not uncommon for them to create pair bonds, correct? And within these pair bonds, both parents will usually play a role in raising the offspring, correct? Of course, I understand there are some exceptions to this rule, but it is usually both parents that raise the offspring together, yes? We can explore nuances later. For now, I just wish to understand the basics. Do you have any experience with interpersonal relationships among other humans? Do you have experience with family and friends during your formative years? Do you have peer groups in personal circles? And you engage in social activities with these personal circles, correct? And what do these activities consist of? I'm unfamiliar with some of these terms that you've used, but I will make it my business to look into them further if ever I need to call you back again for another interview. Yes, I may need to get you back for another interview or two. There is so much that we wish to learn, but one interview with one individual is not always going to be enough. We have several individuals being interviewed, but we shall need at least 3 or 4 interviews each. It allows us to gather more information over a wider period. How about a mate? If you do not wish to disclose this information, I completely understand. I do not wish to make you uncomfortable with my line of questions. Thank you. Do you have any relationships with humans in the workplace or education? Okay. Thank you. I'm curious as to why humans are drawn to each other when creating their pair bonds. What influences humans to get together with some individuals of their species, but not others? I am aware of such concepts as sexual orientation and gender identity, but the smaller details elude me. What is it that makes some humans desirable but some others not? Assuming that all objective factors are equal. So there are factors such as personality or political views and shared interests. Fascinating. But even with these compatible traits lining up, why is it that some theoretically compatible humans do not end up forming a paired bond? What other factors need to come into play? Ah, yes. Emotions do need to play a factor. But if that were true, surely there would be more of these pairings being formed that would prove to be much longer lasting. Or am I missing something? I suppose we'll need to do more research into this. I think I've reached the end of my questions for you for today. Thank you for your cooperation. Your insight has been invaluable to me. I'll prepare you for transport back to your residence. You won't remember this encounter, but I look forward to the next interview. You wish to ask me a question? Well, I'm not authorized to give any information to our subjects, but since you won't be remembering my answer, I guess I can answer your question. Do I have a mate back on my planet? No. I have been on my own for a very long time. Why do you ask? Just curious. That is another fascinating thing about you humans. Such a curious species. I'm going to start administering a sedative. You'll wake up tomorrow morning with no recollection of me or anything you said on this ship. As I believe they say on Earth, pleasant dreams.